Succession Explained, Season 1, Episode 1. Celebration. Logan Roy built Waystar Royco into a media empire over decades, and everyone expects him to hand control to his eldest son, Kendall, on his 80th birthday. Kendall has been groomed for this moment, preparing a bold acquisition to prove he's ready. But Logan's other children, Siobhan, who works in politics, Roman, recently pushed out of the company, and Connor, the detached eldest, all circle the transition with their own agendas. When Logan abruptly changes course, the family fractures into competing factions, just as a medical crisis throws everything into chaos.
This story begins with what should be a coronation. Logan Roy has run Waystar Royco, this massive media conglomerate, for decades, and his eldest son, Kendall, has been positioned to take over as CEO on Logan's 80th birthday.
Everyone thinks this is finally happening?
Exactly. Kendall's been preparing for 18 months. He's even negotiating a major acquisition to show he's got a modern vision for the company.
And Logan has other children too. Siobhan works in political consulting, staying outside the family business. Roman was recently pushed out of an executive role. Connor, the oldest, lives on a ranch and basically doesn't care about any of this.
Right, so Kendall's the heir apparent. But Logan also has a third wife, Marcia, who's planning this big birthday celebration.
That's going to matter.
Kendall is closing an acquisition of a digital media company called Vaulter. The founder, Lawrence, openly insults Kendall during negotiations.
Wait, why would Kendall tolerate that?
Because he needs this deal to prove he can modernize the company. He keeps raising his offer, eventually pushing way past what Vaulter's worth.
And Logan sees all this. He watches Kendall get disrespected, watches him overpay, and decides Kendall isn't ready. Logan calls him into a room and says he's changed his mind.
Not only that, he announces publicly he's staying on as CEO and fires Frank, his COO of 30 years, on the spot.
Brutal.
Kendall is completely blindsided. The succession he'd been promised just evaporates.
Meanwhile, Marcia wants the children to sign an amended trust document. This would give her a double vote on the family trust, which means huge control over the company and their inheritance.
And the kids aren't having it?
Roman and Siobhan definitely aren't. They see this as Marcia positioning herself to cut them out.
So they refuse to sign unless Logan offers them something. Roman wants back in the company, possibly as COO. Siobhan starts talking about coming back inside the firm too.
They're using their only leverage at exactly the moment Logan is most vulnerable.
It fractures the family completely.
And Logan doesn't get what he wants.
Just as all this fighting reaches a peak, Logan collapses. He's on a helicopter and suffers a catastrophic brain hemorrhage. They rush him to a hospital, and it's immediately clear this is life-threatening.
So who's in charge now?
Nobody. Frank's been fired. Kendall's been publicly rejected. The other kids have no operational roles. The company is suddenly leaderless.
And Kendall actually closes the Vaulter deal right around the same time Logan collapses. So he's just finished this acquisition his father didn't want, at the exact moment everything falls apart.
It's a perfect storm where every power structure in the family and the company has been destabilized in hours.
Nothing's resolved.
Not even close. What makes this so devastating is that Logan's reversal isn't just about business. He fires Frank, who's been loyal for 30 years. He humiliates Kendall after grooming him for succession. Trust and loyalty mean nothing when Logan feels threatened.
Does he actually feel threatened, or is this just control?
Maybe both. The episode opens with Logan waking up disoriented, which might hint at cognitive issues, but it's ambiguous.
And his children respond by trying to extract concessions using the trust amendment, which just confirms his instinct that they're all circling him like vultures.
Now Logan's in a hospital bed, possibly dying, and there's no plan. No clear successor, no unity, just chaos.
The question becomes, who actually holds power now?
Exactly. And whether this family can function at all without Logan controlling everything, even if he's the one who broke it.
Logan is unconscious. Kendall closed a deal Logan didn't want. No one runs the company.